Ms. Jennifer Costabile.
Good evening. My name is Jen Costabile, and I've been teaching English in the district for 22 years. Tonight I will be speaking in the capacity of head delegate for NFA Main on the topic of inequity. When it comes to equity, we are one. NFA Main is one, alone, by itself, and left to its own devices. We have the largest building, student population, and faculty in the district. Yet we are invisible because we have been suffering from a lack of attention for 5 years. We currently have just under 2,500 students, though that number is subject to rise since all 9 through 12 new entrants come to our building. I have given Mr. McCoy the current ratios as of this Friday for some of the services offered at the 3 high schools for you to view the disparities. But here is a quick summary. If NFA Main were staffed at the same ratio as North and West respectively, Main would have 15 to 22 administrators, 8 social workers, 3 to 11 school psychologists, 12 to 22 guidance counselors, and 34 security guards. Can you imagine if the students at NFA Main had this level of support? Please do not misconstrue my point. I value schools that offer smaller learning communities, having been a teacher for the very successful Arts Academy for over a decade. I have heard numerous times that we can't compare buildings. However, the fact of the matter is that Maine is always compared to other buildings and expected to have the same level of success with 1/3 of the resources. Students' needs do not change based upon the building they attend. I have numerous students on my class load this year who are suffering from anxiety, panic attacks, and even suicidal thoughts. Are they any less deserving of services because of the building they attend? Additionally, the discrepancy in student enrollment and class size among the 3 buildings is wildly inequitable, making for larger class sizes at NFA Main. If a student enrollment in a class at Main falls below 15 students, that class is collapsed. But a similar class at North is allowed to run. Why this inequity? This is clearly denying students access to certain classes or the right to have equitable learning environments. For example, some incoming 9th grade students at NFA Main have been placed in non-lab science electives rather than Regents lab science classes due to the shortage of seats available, thus compromising their ability to graduate in a timely fashion. In 5 years, with numerous building walkthroughs conducted by central administration to scrutinize teachers, they never thought it prudent to scrutinize the safety measures or lack thereof of NFA Main. Perhaps it's about priorities and choices. We have money for this, these, this, the floors in this building, and teacher recruitment missions to Puerto Rico yielding no prospects, raises for themselves, numerous additional central administrative positions, while the needs of the students and faculty of NFA Main are ignored. None of that keeps us safe. We need more security guards, more school psychologists, more social workers to deal with the student trauma and a system whereby students can scan in and out of the building so that we can distinguish whether they are absent or hiding in the many nooks and crannies that exist in our building. Following the recent incident at NFA Main, teachers do not feel safe. And if teachers are not safe, neither are the students. Mr. McCoy has a copy of some of our teachers' thoughts to share with you. I'll read a few of their concerns. There is no emergency phone line. There's only one phone in the cafeteria. If you're not near it, how do you call for help? We need more security. Class sizes are large and not always safe. Why are dangerous students allowed back in school? What does it say when the day after horrific assault on a teacher, not one person from central administration found the time to visit NFA Main to see if there was anything the faculty might need? In previous years, when things went wrong, the superintendent came to us to give us a clear picture of what happened and asked us what we needed. The faculty has yet to be addressed by anyone other than our building administration about what happened to my colleague on February 8th. The citizens of NFA Main are left pondering this blatant disregard. I recently read that you can't change what you are willing to tolerate. We can no longer accommodate or tolerate this level of disregard. Show us that we are one has meaning and it's not just a slogan. Thank you.